welcome back to math. That was a great discussion that we had. Thank you, Gigi, for getting us started. She wanted to know how to behave during a job interview. So that was really important. We talked about a lot of important things that you guys will have to think about later on in life. Okay, so there has been a table that has shown amazing improvement this week, and I'm really proud of them. So I'm going to let UC Davis use the pop-up multiplication charts. Please be sure and don't get distracted by using these, otherwise I might have to take them away. Okay? Everyone will get a turn using those, but they've just done such an awesome job this week. I really felt like it was their turn. So thank you. Okay, so I was online this week on YouTube searching for some fun ways for you guys to learn your count bys. So we've been doing the sixes, we've done the twos, the fives, the tens, the zeros, the ones. So today we're going to work on eights. We're also going to work on solving some word problems. And we're going to be identifying the different kinds of word problems that there are. So, I want you to watch this young boy who is going to explain to us how it's a little trick that he has to help you remember the eights. So listen, please.
And it's available to teachers and...
Hello friends, I'm Akash. For me, the most difficult multiplication table after the 9 times table is the 8 times table. So today, in the Math Tips and Tricks series, we're going to be learning the tricks to memorize the 8 times table. There are 2 ways to explain the trick for remembering the 8 times table. But before looking at the first method, let's recite the 8 times table from the very beginning. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. And finally, 8 times 10 is 80. Now, here's the first way of explaining the trick. As this is the 8 times table, write down all of the numbers from 0 to 8 from top to bottom, as you're seeing behind me right here. But once you reach 4, include an extra 4 and continue until 8. Next, for the ones digits, write the 2 times table starting from 0 up to 8, again from bottom to top. And once you reach 8, repeat and go again from 0 up to 8. And once you're done, you have the 8 times table, as you can see right here. And here is the second way of explaining the trick. As you can see here, let's create a box of 5 columns and 2 rows. For the ones digits, just like you've seen in the first method, we're going to write down the 2 times table from 0 to 8 in both rows, but this time backwards in the opposite direction from 8 to 0. So 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Now for the tens digits in the first row, we will write down the numbers from 0 to 4, as you see here. And for the tens digits in the second row, we will write the numbers from 4 to 8. And once you're finished, you will have the 8 times table, as you can see right here. So now you have seen 2 methods for learning the 8 times table. You can choose one of the methods and start memorizing the 8 times table. And that's about it. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss my new videos every time I upload. Once again, thanks so much for watching. Love you, Akash.
Akash, I also saw a pattern. I'm sorry, I'm in your video.
Oh, wait.
But did you see that they all started with a what? And they all ended or
Before
no?
they became friends.
He has a lot of videos, so I just discovered him this week. And you guys, when you go home, you can get on your computers and look him up.
Yes.
And you can see what other tricks he has, because he has a lot of them to help you with the count wise. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Subscribe.
Yes, you can subscribe. Absolutely. Okay. Class, I want you to get out your whiteboards, your extra markers, a pencil, and your student activity book. I'm looking for tables that are transitioning well right now. Take your books. Thank you, UC Gabriel. Not quite yet. Okay, eyes up here, please. I want you to turn to page 107. And we're going to start with number 1. Agent, sit down at your desk, please. Thank you, class. Would someone like to come up here and help me with this problem? Jude, come up, please. Page 107. We're working on number 1. I'll let you hold this. Students in Mr. Till's class hung their paintings on the wall. They made 6 rows with 5 paintings in each row. Class, I'm still hearing talking. Thank you. How many paintings did the students hang? Okay, Jude, what are you going to do first? What strategy are you going to use? What is it called? Oops. Yeah, cubes. Thank you. Let's click on right here and try that again. We're going to circle our numbers. Thank you. Underline the question. How many paintings did the student hang? And box around important keywords, please. Great. This is something we've been doing for a while, so you guys should be getting good at this by now, right? You guys should be getting good. We're on page 107, number 1. So write down your equation. 6 times 5 equals 30. Okay, Okay, look, Judah's writing, he is writing his work. He's showing his work, how he's getting the answer. Very good. 10, 10, and 10. Class, watch what he's doing. 30. 30 what? 30 what? 30 paintings. So class, remember you just did your Unit 1 math test. And there were some of you that were not remembering to label. You'll get points taken off for that. So please remember to label. That's an easy way to help you get a better grade on your math test. This is correct. Thank you, Jude. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's already been stopped. No, it's not working.
Are you gonna do the back one? Like I did not know the back one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use the
Unit 2 lesson.
Okay, hold on just a minute, class. I've got to switch gears here. It's not working. Okay, number 2.
Can we make this simple way like the black one?
Oh, yeah. Okay, class, we'll just use the book like this today. Okay, number 2. Write your own word problem that is the same type of problem. Okay, so number 1, let me move this down here because we didn't get to that yet. Number 1 is what? An array, equal groups, or area. Jude, you did that problem for us. Number 1, was it an array? Was it equal groups, or was it an area? You were doing 6 rows with 5 paintings in each row. Is that an array? Or is that an area? Or is it an equal group? Do you remember when we were learning about arrays?
Yes. Array.
What did an array have in it?
Rows.
Rows and columns. So number 1 is array. Was that multiplication or division? Multiplication. Number 2, page 107. Number 2, I want you now to write your own word problem with the same type of problem as number 1. So your problem needs to be multiplication, and it needs to be an array.
I don't know how to do an array though. Okay. Oh wait, yes it does. Show me the times.
So I'm going to give you a minute to write down your own word problem. Yes. Okay, this is kind of a new skill, so I'm going to help you walk through the first one.
Wait, what's a new skill?
Learning how to write your own word problem.
Can I write it myself?
And this can actually be really fun, right?
I want to write it myself.
Okay, Chelsea, can you come up and help with this next one, please? Okay, I wrote a word for Belsey. Could you read this to the class, please? It's this one right here.
Belsey arranged her candy corn in 4 rows. Each row had 9 pieces of candy corn. How many pieces of candy corn does Belsey have now? Belsey!
This is her word problem.
She made it?
Okay, so she had corn candy in 4 rows, and each row had 9 pieces of corn candy. So, what kind of equation would you write for this word problem?
I have to say problem. But and then what else?
Oh, it's not your turn. It's Belsey's turn right now. I'm sorry? 4 times 9. Yes, and what's the answer? What is 4 times 9? Four times 9 is no.
36. Oh, I got it.
Matthew. No.
It's 36.
Raise your hand, please. It's 36. Yes. So 36 corn candies. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Thank you. Number 3. There are 8 goldfish in each tank at the pet store. Okay, why are you talking? Okay. Is it your turn or is it my turn? So there are 8 goldfish in each tank at the pet store. If there are 56 goldfish in all, how many tanks are there? What kind of problem do we need to do here? Is this going to be multiplication or division? Matthew? Yes, division. And is this an array? Is it an equal group? Or are we finding the area? Are we finding the area with 8 goldfish in each tank and there's 56 goldfish? In all? Melody? I agree with you. Who agrees with Melody? Equal groups. Very good. Thank you. So it should be 56 divided by 8 equals 7 tanks. 7 tanks. 56 divided by 8 goldfish, that's our equal group, equals 7 tanks. What was the question, Melody? What were they asking us to find out? Alex? Yes. How many tanks in all? Very good. Okay, we're going to move on because we don't have a lot of time today. We're going to move on to page 108, please. We're skipping some of these problems. We're starting with number 7. Yes. Okay, class. Every time we turn a page or get something out of our desk does not allow you to start talking. Okay? We can't get through math class if we keep having interruptions. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Thank you, UC Riverside. Camila, would would you like to come up and read the next problem for us? Quiet, please, so you can hear Camila. Okay, class. I'm still hearing too much noise. Get out your whiteboards, please. I want you to write an equation to number 7. When you're done writing your equation, I want you to hold it up so I can see it. First, what kind of problem is this going to be? So write me an equation and hold it up so I can see it. You need to erase it. And read the question again. Class. Daniela, can you add the answer? That is correct. That is correct. Correct. That is correct. Correct, Alex. Correct,
I just forgot to put the label. Wait, what about labels?
Xavier, I need to see all your work. That is correct.
We don't have to do it harder. She never labeled. Will you label? No.
Camila just noticed that no one else is labeling their answer.
But you never said to label. You never said to label.
Class. Hocus pocus. Did we just have a conversation about labeling at the beginning of the class? Do I have to remind you every single question to label? I should not have to. When you're taking the test, am I going to be there reminding you to label every single question?
Yeah, you should.
I'm not going to be. So sometimes you guys have to take responsibility. And you have to remember to label. Very good, UC Davis. Thank you. Very good, Molly. Very good. Thank you. Okay.
I did it. It took me time to go.
I'm thinking I should start erasing points from the board. I'm hearing way too much chit-chatting this afternoon. Okay? Daniela, stop please. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, UC.
No, we were the first one.
Thank you.
I won the first one.
I will give you guys 5 points. Thank you very much. Okay. Put it back when you're done. Okay, class, we are going to move on to page 109. Page 109. Adrian, sit down, please. Thank you. Dear math students, today my teacher asked me to find the answer to 8 times 6. Here is what I wrote. 8 times 6. 8 times 6 equals 14. Quietly to yourself, is my answer correct? If not, please correct my work and tell me what I did wrong. On your whiteboard, I want you to tell me if the answer is right, if the answer is wrong, and if it is wrong, why is it wrong? Write it down on your whiteboard and hold it up when you're done.
Oh, whiteboard, I thought you said,
Yeah, write it down because I want to see it.
I thought you said, I was about to write the.
Write it down on your whiteboard.
No.
Alex and Daniela, sit down.
Yeah.
That is correct, Matthew. Thank you. That is correct. Okay. Very, very good. Correct, Jonathan. Good job, Louisa. Good job, Eager. Good job, Xavier. Good job, Matthias. Alex, sit down. Excellent. Good. You got it. You got it. You got it. Great. Showing your work. You got it, June. How about you, Alyssa?
Did you show her work too?
Alyssa, do you have it? Good job, Presley. Okay, I'm still waiting for a few more whiteboards to come up. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Mila. Excellent. Oh, nice work. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Genesis. Everybody got that one right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I couldn't
Great work.
Okay.
Class, eyes up here, please. Eyes up here. So tomorrow we have to listen. I need everyone's attention. I need everyone's eyes up here. Tomorrow we are going to be working on multiplying and dividing by sevens. We're also going to do some more work with the fast arrays. And we're going to continue working with word problems. I know, you guys, just because there's another small group working in the back of the class does not mean that you guys need to get distracted. Your class is up here, your eyes should be up here, your ears should be listening to me. Okay? Thank you. So tonight's homework, it's already after 2 o'clock.
Yay!
Put your math books away. Get out your homework and remembering book and your planners. Tonight's homework is going to be pages 107 and 108. And we will write that tomorrow. You're doing great.
They each are tied.
They're
They
tied.
both have 85.
Well, we're gonna add them up and see.
Do both the tables get points?
Write down in your planners for today. 107 and 108. In your homework, I'm remembering that.
Spear, where?
107 and 108 is for tonight.
Beer where?
Thank you. Here where? And what else should I be writing down in my planner?
Reading 30 minutes.
Read 30.
Yeah. Miss Drew. Yes. A puppet from JC.